Tell us a little bit about yourself, your occupation, and your home life.
Well, I am a former businesswoman. I was a general manager for Dayton's. I was with Dayton's in management for 17 years. In fact, I was the general manager for the Dayton's downtown St. Paul store that just announced it was closing. Very sad about that, but it was a terrific experience. I loved being in St. Paul, and I'm looking forward to being back here. It's just very exciting. I have been a small business owner and entrepreneur and been a part of a really large grassroots movement, the Tea Party, for the last number of years.
Tell me a little bit about your district. What issues do you think people in your district are concerned about?
Well, I have what I would say is the most beautiful district in the state. It covers from Chanhassen, where my husband and I have lived for 25 years, and the Minnetonka school system is there. It covers to Shorewood, Deep Haven, Greenwood, Tonka Bay, Excelsior, Spring Park, one precinct in Orono, and Minnetonka Beach. So it's a really great district all around Greater Lake Minnetonka. The issues that my district is the most concerned about, of course, are jobs and just economic prosperity. Of course, the lake is very, very important, and there are issues there. We want to ensure that we're doing everything possible to maintain. Lake Minnetonka is a jewel within the district for sure. People are concerned about private sector job growth, and a number of voters that I spoke with while door knocking, which I loved throughout the campaign season, are concerned about the situation we have in our state with regard to the unfunded public pension liability, and I'm concerned about that as well. Lots of opportunities to weigh in on things, and I'm looking forward to getting going.
Why did you decide to run for state representative?
Well, actually, I had never considered running for office before, including for this one. My husband and I were redistricted. We live in Carver County, and I had great representation in a relationship with both my state senator and state representative, so I would have never thought of running. And when we were redistricted, my phone started ringing from fellow delegates in Carver County, where I've been active for a number of years, and from just so many who know of the passion that I have for issues of significance, not only in our state, but in our nation. I'm very passionate about doing what we can to retain our freedoms, and asking me to challenge a 22-year incumbent. And I said no. Countless times, and the calls kept coming, and I realized that this was a call to action to me, something that I needed to consider. And so I did give consideration, and I decided to throw my hat in the ring. And so yeah, that's how this came about, and I am so grateful for all those who saw this in me, something in me that I really hadn't seen in myself.
If you could offer up the first bill of the legislative session, what would that bill be?
Well, I haven't given specific consideration to what that would be. However, I am very interested in, especially given the makeup of this legislature, I am very interested in looking for ways to work together collaboratively. I think matters of transparency would be of interest to my constituents. There are some things that I can think of, and I haven't really done the research yet to see if there have been bills out there, but that would definitely be an issue of interest to me, just transparency, so that voters can really see where their state government is spending money. And I think the more people that could see clearly into the behind the scenes of where all these agencies spend all this money, there would be so many ideas. So many people that I've spoken with are so resourceful. I just can't help but think that if people had a clearer picture of all of this, that some really good ideas would come up. And I know that there are some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle that share that interest. So that's something I'll be pursuing. I also have an idea, and I've had this for some time. I'm really passionate and so grateful for all of our veterans, and I'm concerned that uh, that when someone leaves active military service, they have a choice as to which state they want to retire to, and Minnesota taxes their benefits, and other states don't do that. And so I think that we should look for a way to express appreciation to those veterans and give them what other states give them.
If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what 3 words would you choose and why?
3 words, I would say enthusiastic, hardworking. Can I use that as one word, hyphenated word? And um, passionate.
And why would you choose those words?
I choose those words because people have told me that they, see that in me. Whether it was voters, that I spoke with. I mean, they know that when I really believe in something, I am animated about it, and passionate about it. I mean, it just comes from within. I haven't. People have told me that. Well, I don't know if compelling is the word, but just love to engage people on issues that I'm interested in, and learn more about issues that others are interested in as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to say that I'm just looking so forward to this opportunity to serve my constituency. I have been reflecting on what this opportunity might look like and feel like ahead. And I've thought a lot about how the 17 years of experience that I had with Dayton's in management, whether it was as a general manager, an assistant general manager, or just an area manager, was all about being of service to my employees. We always said happy people sell more. And you can't make somebody do something, you just have to inspire them to do it. And I also reflect on the belief that I had and have that the customer was always right. And so I am looking for ways to listen and to respond to all of my constituency. And I think it's going to be very analogous to the management experience that I had. Constituent services are going to be very, very important to me, and I met so many wonderful people throughout the district during the campaign, and I look forward to being present in each of those 10 communities as I move forward here the next couple of years.